It's Kristen from Chrissy's Cuties.
Hi Dolly fans! Today I thought I would show you how to create stripes. And the reason I am creating stripes is because I am currently working on a sugar skull. And here she is. Her head is all done. I do need to seal her, but this is what I did so far with her. I'm actually working on 2 sugar skulls, but I'm doing stripes on her legs now, so I figured I'd record what I was doing. So here's her body, and I already painted the bottom half white because, you know, that's the easiest part out of doing stripes. Because her theme is red and black, as you can see, I'm going to be painting the pants red and black stripes. So first I want to do the red because it's the lighter color and because you want to be able to draw the lines to see where the stripes are. So in order to do that, I need to do the lighter color first and then the darker color. Usually if I'm doing sugar skulls and I'm doing white and black stripes, then I'll do the white like this and draw in the stripes to do the black. But today it's the opposite. I'm going to be, or not opposite, just different colors. I'm going to be doing red and black, so I will do the red first and then the black. And the reason you use a white base coat is because red is a difficult color to get dark enough so that you can't see through it. So in order to make the red really pop, you want to paint white first and then the red over it. So here we go. First I'm going to use a detail brush with some red on it to go around the edge so that it doesn't go up any further. And once I get done using the detail brush, I'll use a thicker brush to do the rest of the body. And now I'm going to be using this bigger brush to get the rest of it. Okay, here's what the first coat looks like. I'm going to need at least 1 or 2 coats more because, like I said, red takes a while to cover. So I'm going to let this dry and then I'm going to add 2 more coats to her and I'll be back to show you what to do next. Alright, so I put 2 more coats of paint on it and I let it sit for about an hour so the paint's completely dry. You don't want to do it too soon because if you do it too soon, you try to draw on it too soon, you'll gouge the paint and then you'll have to paint over again. So make sure you let it sit for a little while and completely dry. So what we're going to do now is we're going to draw in our black stripes on her legs and then we are going to paint them in. I like to leave a nice gap here. So start at the leg and draw around, just eye it, kind of make it look even. It looks about right, and then you just flip it over to the back side and do the same thing. And I don't know if you can see it, but there is pencil mark on there. Sorry that the camera might be a little bit shaky. My cat is cleaning himself right on the table and it's making the camera shake, so bad kitty. I'm going to draw a line down here a little bit. Make it about even so you have about the same space between here and those 2 lines as well. And then on the back side. So one of these areas is going to be black and the other one I'm going to leave red. And then I'm just going to continue on the side here. I'll draw a line here across the top of the leg. Try to keep it even so that when the leg is straight up and down, it kind of flows together. And then do one leg at a time. Go around the first leg. Move that leg out of the way. Okay, so now that you have the first leg mapped out, drop the second leg, and you can help this leg mark this side so that they're about even on either side. So what I do is I line them up real well, and then I kind of eye it and draw in the lines from the other side of the leg. Now this one goes right above the knee, so you want to start it right above the knee. This one goes right about here, and then the last one goes around the ankle. So once you have that mapped out, you can just continue around the entire leg. Alright, so this is what she looks like once you have her all mapped out. Now all you have to do is take your detail paintbrush and paint in the parts that you want to be black. Here we go! Here she is all finished. I am going to have to go over the black parts again, and I'll probably have to clean up the lines just a little bit, like right here. But that's not a difficult thing to do. You just put some red paint back on there and go over it a few times to clean up the edges. But otherwise, she came out pretty good. And the other thing I want to mention is it is a lot harder to do pinstripes than it is to do thicker stripes like this, because it's hard to keep your brush steady when you're trying to do a really long line, which is why I tend to do a little bit thicker stripes, because it's easier to do. But you can also use a thick brush, like a thicker one like this, and just brush it straight across. And that's another way that you can do your stripes instead of using the detail brush. But have fun with it and practice, and the more you practice, the more steady your hand will get and the better you'll get.
And here's the completed doll, stripes and all. What do you think? For more tips and tricks, remember to subscribe to our channel. And thank you so much for joining us today. If you'd like to see another video, just click on one of the links.